You're right, just got costlier. Petrol and diesel prices have been raised for the second time in a fortnight, tracking global cues. And it impacts your commute, it impacts your commodities. Petrol prices have been hiked by 3 rupees 13 paise per litre. Diesel prices have been hiked by 2 rupees 71 paise per litre. Now, fuel prices were last revised on the 30th of April when petrol prices were hiked by 3 rupees 96 paise per litre, while diesel prices were increased at that time by 2 rupees 37 paise per litre. But with state levies, the retail price at fuel pumps will be higher. Oil companies review global crude prices every fortnight and revise fuel prices accordingly. Petrol rates have witnessed hikes of over 10 rupees since the 16th of February this year. Diesel prices have witnessed a hike of 8 rupees this year. The latest fuel price hike evoked sharp reaction from across the political spectrum. Taking a jibe at the government, the Congress party went to the extent of saying this is the first anniversary gift by the Modi Sarkar to the people.
तो उससे भी लग रहा है कि शायद हो सकता है कि आगे जो है मतलब बहुत और स्थिति खराब मिले हमें.
It's not in their hand. I would not say it is the government's fault also. जब भी दाम घटाया था तभी पूरा पैसा कम था, मतलब सब क्रूड ऑयल वगैरह वाज ऑन द लोअर. अभी क्रूड ऑयल जैसे बढ़ रहा है तो इंपोर्ट वगैरह सब बढ़ रहा है तो बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है.
The diesel has been decontrolled during our tenure, but the petrol was decontrolled during the previous tenure. So they are related to the market, international prices and the market. So if the prices goes up, the market, the prices in India will also go up. If it comes down, it will come down here. So beyond that, one cannot make any other judgment.
International market, petroleum prices, prices of crude oil coming up, down, and in our country, present government which claims has concern for the common man, for the poor people, continuously is raising prices. It is very unfortunate. I strongly condemn.
Joining me now with reactions from the public as headlines today is Indrajit Kundu from Kolkata. We're getting you views both from the east and the west. Amrita Shedge joins me from Mumbai. Amrita, people in Maximum City, do they appreciate what the government is saying that look, these are global prices, deregulated prices. If international prices go up, these prices go up?
Gaurav, the real reactions from Mumbaikars is anger and disappointment. Everyone is saying that BJP promised Achhe Din for us. Where are the Achhe Din? Now only BJP government has completed 1 year and suddenly again this price hike in petrol and diesel prices. I'm standing at Dadar petrol pump. I'm joined by some people here, some youngsters rather. आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, बार-बार इस तरह के पेट्रोल डीजल के प्राइसेस बढ़ते दिखाई दे रहे हैं, क्या कहना है इस पर आपका?
तो बहुत तकलीफ होती है, आधा सैलरी तो पेट्रोल में चला जाता है. पेट्रोल गए महीने ही बढ़ा 70 था, अभी 74 हो गया. उससे बहुत तकलीफ होती है, गाड़ी चलाना अभी मुश्किल हो गया.
आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, बीजेपी सरकार का 1 साल पूरा हो गया, अच्छे दिन का वादा था. आपको लगता है आप हमेशा गाड़ी चलाते हैं, आप ड्राइवर है, किस तरह की परेशानी सहनी पड़ती है?
मैडम देखिए, हम लोग मिडिल क्लास के आदमी हैं और हमारे लिए तो बहुत बुरी चीज़ है यह जो है. कहते हैं अच्छे दिन, काहे के अच्छे दिन, मुझे नहीं लगता है अच्छे दिन है ऐसे. इससे हम लोग का नुकसान है और बड़े लोगों का नहीं नुकसान है. लोग कहते हैं कि बीजेपी सरकार जो है यह उद्योगपतियों की सरकार है, तो मुझे भी ऐसे ही लग रहा है कि ऐसा ही कुछ है.
बजट में कितना फर्क आया है? पहले का पेट्रोल का बजट और आज का कितना फर्क, पैसे बढ़ गए?
मैडम जब शुरू में सरकार आई थी तो 15 रुपये कम हुए थे टोटल मिला के सारे पैसे. आज 15-17 रुपये बढ़ गए हैं. इसमें हमारा ही नुकसान है, उनका नुकसान नहीं है. 15-17 रुपये का फर्क पड़ गया. शुरू में तो कम किए लेकिन अभी बढ़ा दिए तो बात एक ही हो गई. जैसा पहले कांग्रेस के था वही हिसाब हो गया, कोई मतलब नहीं है.
That is the real reaction of Mumbaikars, Gaurav. They are saying that every government is same. Congress did the same thing, and now BJP also doing the same thing. These are the angry reactions, disappointed reactions coming on. Back to you.
Okay. Of course, the government says every 15 days the oil companies look at the international market and every 15 days they revise the prices, whether they go up or they come down. Indrajit, we've seen reaction in Mumbai. Is it similar in Kolkata?
Well, Gaurav, there is anger amongst residents in Kolkata as well. They say that even though there is deregulation of prices, but it has a direct bearing on their day-to-day lives, because every time there is a fuel price hike, common people have to pay more to ride buses and taxis. We have two people here. आप बताइए, पिछले एक महीने में कितना बढ़ा है पेट्रोल का दाम?
दो बार बढ़ा है। एक बार 3 रुपया 60 पैसा बढ़ा, अभी 2 रुपया 37 पैसा बढ़ा, 36 पैसा।
कितनी तकलीफ हो रही है? एक साल पूरा हुआ है मोदी सरकार का, लेकिन कहा जा रहा है ये जो गिफ्ट मिला है बहुत ही महंगा गिफ्ट है।
नहीं, गिफ्ट तो महंगा है, इसलिए जो मान लीजिए हम लोग छोटा मोटा गाड़ी में, जो गाड़ी हम लोग का है, कल रात तक 500 का तेल 9 लीटर 22 पॉइंट आता था। आज सुबह में जब हम 500 का तेल भरा है तब मेरे पास आया 8 लीटर 0.78। तो दिक्कत होता है। हम लोग छोटा मोटा जो व्यवसाय करते हैं, गाड़ी का व्यवसाय करते हैं, पैसेंजर को अगर बोलेंगे जो आप थोड़ा भाड़ा बढ़ाइए तो बढ़ा
तो बदलाव आया, सरकार नया बनाया है, लेकिन पेट्रोल का दाम तो बढ़ता ही
का दाम एक बार कमाया थोड़ा करके 3-4 बार बढ़ा दे रहे हैं, तो बहुत दिक्कत होता है हम लोग आदमी।
So that's the sense on the ground. Governments may have changed, but the reality on the ground doesn't seem to have changed for most people, and that's the reason why they are pretty disappointed.
This is the fourth increase of fuel price this year and the second in 15 days. Now, Jayalalitha, who is yet to make a public appearance after her acquittal by the Karnataka High Court, she's hit out at the Narendra Modi government on the issue of the fuel price hike. The former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has said that the government is following the fuel policy adopted by the previous Congress government. The AIADMK Supremo demanded an immediate rollback of the fuel price hike. She alleged that the centre is not passing on benefits to the people when international crude oil prices and fuel prices were at lower levels. Jayalalitha said that the increase in fuel prices will put an additional burden on the common man. In her statement, she said that the centre should have the authority to fix fuel prices and not oil companies. She claimed that the government's fuel policy was creating instability not just in the country's economy, but the people were also suffering. Headlines today, Srisa Reddy now joins me with more on this. Srisa, describe to us the impact of Jayalalitha's statement and the politics around it.
As far as whenever there is an increase in the petrol prices or anything to do with the fuel price hike, in fact, Jayalalitha usually gives statement. But what is very significant at this point in time is that this statement comes soon after her acquittal in this particular DA case, and this is being viewed as how it's a first strong statement that, of course, tells people that how she is there to, defend them. In fact, whenever there is an increase by the centre, that there is, she is there to take step against that. She is there to say that no, this is not right. So yes, this is of course sending a message to people that she is of course there.
Many thanks for joining me. We have reactions that are coming in from across the country, and the general reaction is why these repeated fuel price increases, the fourth since January this year, the second in a row in 15 days. Of course, petrol prices, cumulative reduction by 17 rupees a liter, and this is 10 reductions since August last. This February, of course, diesel prices were brought down by 12 rupees in 6 cuts since last October and February. T.S. Sudhir, editor South, also joins me for more on this story. Sudhir, the politics of Jayalalitha's statement, explain that to our viewers.
Well, it's quite interesting that Jayalalitha has actually issued this statement on the same day that the AIADMK legislature party has been convened on the 22nd of May, that is next Friday, when she is most likely to get elected as the new leader of the legislature party and thereafter take over as the chief minister. So in a sense, taking the first step to actually holding the reins of administration once again in Tamil Nadu. Of course, this particular letter which she has issued, critical of the policies of the NDA government, in a sense, also making the statement that she is different from the rest of the NDA government, because since the verdict came out on the 11th of May, there has been this talk that perhaps some kind of work was done in which she was helped in a sense with this verdict. But obviously she wants to distance herself from the NDA government and position herself as an independent party, which is independent of both the Congress-led UPA as well as the BJP-led NDA.
T.S. Sudhir, for the moment, many thanks for joining me.